To ignite, to inspire, to unite, bringing you the truth, shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first part to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate test. So lean in close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be beat. Lunch Hour Podcast. Lunch Hour Podcast.
My mic is mute. How many times?
One day we're going to get it together.
Paul.
One day.
You would think I have learned my lesson. I have spent X amount of time in corporate, and somehow, some way or another, I still have not learned how to unmute myself.
Listen, we one day we gonna figure this out. We're gonna get our act together.
Yo, like, first of all, what's up? What's kicking? How's life?
I had a stupid moment that I figured out today before the show.
It's an opportunity. That's
right.
what we call it in corporate.
I had an aha moment. You would think that I would have figured this out by now. Being that I am who I am.
Yeah.
I figured out that yes, I still think my MacBook is stupid.
Yeah.
However, I realized that this whole time I thought that I was just hardwired in.
Yeah.
And I was running off of Wi-Fi. So I turned it off, right?
Yeah.
Just, let me just test the theory.
Let me just test it out. Right.
And I wasn't hardwired in. Like I thought I was this whole time. So yesterday could have been an avoidable situation if I would have just,
Oh yeah, you mean like how I was stressing out trying to fill it in while you dipped twice?
Yeah, like I ran like I ran, and so I think I'm almost certain.
Okay.
That we should be fine now.
We should hopefully. Yeah. That hardwiring. Yeah, but that's also a difference between a Mac and a PC, because anytime I'm hardwired, I actually don't have to change the settings. It automatically. Okay. But I'm not judging. I am judging.
I'm judging. I'm judging myself. This is a learning moment. This is a teachable moment.
It's an opportunity. Once again,
opportunity for growth.
Opportunity for growth. No. So here's the deal. Well, first of all, we were working on it. My sister said, we should call everybody who shows up, call them your lunch crew, the lunch crew. And then I was like, oh, and then I remembered didn't we have another name for them too?
Yeah, but we can't use it.
Why can't we use it?
Because it's copyright.
Yeah. We never came up with another name, did we?
No. We've been trying to figure out what to call you wonderful humans.
I think the lunch crew, it may just be the lunch crew.
I'm fine with that. Well,
I like that. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'll tell myself, Katie, thank you. You guys are officially the lunch crew. There it is. Like,
you've been here and hanging around, you've officially become the lunch crew.
Yeah, you're sitting at our table. So speaking of, I always have to ask, what'd you have for lunch?
So
no, pause.
So
the second you said so,
I was supposed to eat breakfast today, right?
Okay. Yep.
Me and Toya have a sitting meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yes. That's when we get out of the house and go to this coffee shop and sit down and brainstorm and plan out most of the week. And also for me, that's when I schedule most of the stuff to edit if I don't do it at the house. Yeah. These are our moments to get it out, right?
Collaborate.
And so
yeah.
There's this wonderful place called H-E-B that makes these amazing tacos.
Bless them. Yeah.
And the intent was to eat these breakfast tacos while we sit and work.
Okay.
However,
what had happened was
work kind of got very active. Plus the drink that does not help with my energy because I've already got ADD and ADHD. So adding a little bit of sugar in that.
The fuel, you drinking fuel?
Yeah, it does not. I know that it's not going to help, but do I learn?
No,
absolutely not.
No, we do not.
So I got 4 tacos that I did not eat for breakfast.
You got 4, Paul? I thought we discussed this last time.
First of all, argue with your mama. Okay. I literally, before we got on, I literally was eating the last one. I ate all 4 of them.
Wait, which ones did you get though? Because they're all delicious.
I got 2 chorizo and egg.
Okay,
that's my always, no matter
that's
where.
That's your go-to, the chorizo and egg. I'm not the biggest fan of chorizo.
I got a sausage and egg.
Okay.
And then I tried the brisket and egg.
How was the brisket?
Top tier. I'm pretty sure it would have been better if it was hot, fresh. However, here we are.
Chorizo was never really a thing until I moved here, right?
Man, I love it.
And I really want to like it.
It's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody.
I don't care for chorizo. I don't know. It's just too meaty. I don't know how to explain it. Huh?
The people that I don't understand, and I might get slack for this in a certain demographic, but if you just eat bean and potato taco with nothing else in it, what is wrong with you?
I actually personally, I like bean and cheese.
Where's the meat?
I actually like bean and cheese. Actually, when we got it last time, because I didn't get tacos this time, but last week before we met, I got a bean and cheese. I personally like bean and cheese taco.
I listen, I get you, and maybe it's just because me and beans have a love-hate relationship, especially it does not work well for everybody else. So usually when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'm usually asking for double rice because me and Beans just don't
mesh well.
We don't do well. You know, I say love-hate, but it's more hate because it hates me, even though I love it. Sometimes I don't listen to my stomach and I'm like, I'm eating these beans. I'm eating these refried beans, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yo, I mean, like Trina comes through again. I'm telling you, it's bean and cheese is good.
I don't trust her judgment when it comes to food. She mixes Wingstop ranch and blue cheese. Her opinion is voided.
You can't do my friend like that. You can't do my friend like that. You can't do her.
The things that she puts her stomach through is ridiculous.
She's got that iron stomach.
Something's wrong. Listen, whenever you get married, Katrina, I hope your husband can stand your food options, because you're going to put that man through the ringer.
Don't you leave my friend alone. Bean and cheese is good. It has.
I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just, I feel like it's just
missing something.
Like, it's just weird. Like, because it's just, I feel like it's like a side. Like, but where's the entree?
like a bean and cheese. It's like, you're talking about the person who had so much potential but didn't live up to it.
It's like you're getting a Mexican platter. It's like, but where's the fajita meat? Where's the chicken? Where's the beef? Where's
honestly, bean and cheese to me stands alone. She said cast iron stomach.
I'm telling you. It's built like a rock.
That joke, that's a Ford tough.
Ain't nothing penetrating that thing.
Yeah, listen, I you know what I think part of it is too? It's because, like, back in the day when you're a broke college student, right? Like, one of the things, like McDonald's, before McDonald's costed $5 million, but even before then, like McDonald's and Taco Bell used to be a go-to. Right. And so depending on the budget,
right, the value menu hit different.
If I'm balling, I'm getting a Mexican pizza meal from Taco Bell.
That's Maya's go-to order when it comes to Taco Bell. That pizza, that Mexican pizza.
That Mexican pizza. Glory. I love that Mexican pizza. When they brought that mug back, Mike will tell you, my husband, Mike will tell you, like, I was like, yo, they brought the Mexican pizza back. I don't know who decided to get rid of it in the first place.
Listen, I need to talk to Taco Bell because they be getting rid of stuff that is unnecessary. Why are you getting rid of things?
Yo, listen, when I tell you, well, it's just like Chick-fil-A when they got rid of their barbecue. Like, who made the decision to incorporate it?
They got rid of barbecue?
Yeah, they got rid of the barbecue and then brought it back. But that's, made no sense. But like,
but they want to keep bringing the McRib back.
The McRib is just
the most stupidest thing ever.
So
either way.
So literally, if I was balling, I'm getting a Mexican pizza meal. But if times are tough, Taco Bell sold that bean and cheese joint.
Give me that. I got $3. I can give me 2 tacos.
Bro,
give me 2 bean and cheese.
$3 could get you 3 bean and cheese joints.
Back in the day. No.
Yeah, not now. But
but you can get it in a burrito now.
Oh yeah, I mean, but like, listen, I
just feel like put some eggs on it. Dress it up a little bit, like
I did dress it up. I put some
calm down.
You put a
Don't tell me you put a little salsa
or some hot sauce on it, bro. You good?
That's depressing.
You're good. I don't need, like, matter of fact, one of my go-to quick meals, like, I gotta restock, but like at Costco they sell a big old box of bean and cheese, and I'll just get them, toss them in the air fryer, put a little Cholula on there.
Listen,
done.
I hear you.
It's like, it gives me like,
I
gives me like what, 24, 30 grams of protein.
I don't care about that.
Done. Like, I'm good.
Listen,
like,
you're talking healthy. I'm talking fat. I'm not counting calories. I'm not counting grams of protein. I'm counting deliciousness.
Yo, put some Cholula on that mug.
Put some. I need.
No.
I need some protein.
It is protein.
Outside of the beans.
Look, the beans are protein.
That's not enough. I need character. I need some character to it.
You're gonna be like, I needed to have had a face.
Kill something. I need an animal mixed with the beans and the cheese.
No,
I need a cow.
Bean and cheese is great. And Katrina knows it, so
she's on to y'all. Clearly y'all stomach is stronger than mine.
Well, for me, I had leftovers again because
leftovers.
That's the life I'm living.
Listen, leftovers is underrated. I don't care what anybody say.
It depends on the leftovers, though.
I'm not like super picky, and most times I don't have leftovers because it's gone that same day. Again,
I intentionally make meals with leftovers.
The only meal that I feel like deserves and should naturally have a leftover is spaghetti.
Spaghetti, absolutely. There's no question.
Because it's always better the next day.
It's always better the next day. Like
it's something about the sauce when it's sitting in the fridge and it just sit there, and then it just hit different the next day.
We're having leftover spaghetti today. So today, it was good yesterday.
It's right, but it's just something about the next day.
But when that tomorrow,
sauce when it's just stuck there and it's on the noodles and it's just
next day, leftover spaghetti is always undefeated.
And anybody that disagrees, you just haven't had the right kind of spaghetti.
You haven't had good spaghetti.
I'm sorry, you just was raised uncultured.
I don't know. First of all, you're gonna eat spaghetti at least 2 days, anyways,
because it's in the big pot.
It's in the big pot.
It's not this little pot. You got the big.
I have already resolved in my heart because I don't know how to make a little spaghetti.
Right.
Right.
Who does that?
I'm like, I said, we're definitely having leftovers today. And then I told my husband, I was like, I'm just gonna get my mind right. I'll probably eat spaghetti the rest of the week for lunch. Like,
who gonna get mad though? Who gonna get mad?
I probably by Thursday I'm probably gonna be over it, but I'll probably still.
I'm not getting over it because this is the thing. Like, for me, spaghetti again, it's just one of those things, especially when you were a kid, that you felt like if your mom is making spaghetti, like it's fancy, like she's pulling out all the stops.
Listen,
the one is either spaghetti or if my mom made lasagna. If my mom make lasagna, you feeling good about yourself today, huh?
I have a love-hate relationship with lasagna. Wait, I make a great lasagna.
Choose your words.
Listen, let me finish. I make a great lasagna and I actually love it.
Okay.
However, my family, they are not necessarily the biggest fans of it. Like, they'll eat it, but it's not one of their favorite meals that I make. And so I typically don't cook lasagna often.
That's diabolical.
Because it's a big pan. And so So I haven't cooked lasagna in a while.
There ain't no way. Ain't no way. No. I'm telling you right now, lasagna to me
lasagna feels like a warm hug.
It's just great.
I just love it, especially once I learn
that crust cheese, the cheese crust on the top.
Listen, and I make mine with the ricotta cheese, like the whole, like I do the whole shebang.
It's
like
just beautiful. Anybody that doesn't like it,
yo, here's what I want to know. What's going on? They quiet today, ain't they? They normally we got
I got something to say. Wait, y'all quiet.
I don't know what's going on. Why they so quiet today? But that's okay. We gonna get it.
Because
we gonna get it in.
Maybe we need to spice it up a bit.
Hey, listen.
What's on the agenda today?
What's on the agenda today? So it's Tuesday.
This is correct.
So we're talking about business.
All right.
Stuff. And so I figured I would open this. This is gonna be fun. I hope you guys appreciate this. We're gonna open with what I'm calling I'm gonna call it the hold on. I had the name and I forgot. My brain is fried today. We're gonna call this particular one, we're gonna call it business buzzword bingo.
Okay, you're gonna have to
business buzzword bingo. So we're just gonna talk about certain yo, what's up? He said he coming back from Philly. I love it. All right, here's the deal. We're gonna call this business buzzword bingo. So we're gonna talk about like one phrase versus another phrase.
Okay.
And what your thoughts are on them.
All right. I'm so nervous because the way
I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while since you've been in corporate, but hopefully these aren't too triggering.
I see your eyeballs just over here just turning. Like what's she plotting on?
So this is called business buzzword bingo. Okay, you ready?
I'm here. Let's
run. Round one. Round one is all corporate. Corporate cringe is what we're gonna call it. Wow. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So first one is let's circle back versus let's take this offline. Which one do you use? Did you use those?
Ooh, whenever I would hear let's take this offline, especially if you're coming at me. Like you're leading the meeting, right? And you call me out for something that I did, no matter the severity of what it is. And then I rebuttal to be like, no, nay. And they go, oh, we'll circle back to this offline. No. As loud as you was wrong.
You say we're not taking this offline.
We gonna finish this here. Line. You brought me out. You put me out in the middle. Let's reel you back in. Let's finish this. No, we're not. This is the thing. I understand as a supervisor if you got to correct me. I get it. However, if you're gonna correct me, if you're gonna correct me, I need you to take the correction back just as much as you corrected me in front of, not just like, especially if this is a group meeting, a team meeting.
But sometimes you have to but sometimes you got to take
levels. There might be levels.
Like, listen, there have been times I'd be like, yo, we're going to take this offline because the way I'm about to have some words. Sometimes
I get it. There's moments. I will give you that. It's just like I just feel like
y'all, I love this. Trina said, let's take this offline, gives y'all about to fight, equivalent to let's take this to the parking lot. It is.
It's fighting words because I feel like, wait a minute, you don't want to finish this? Bet, let's go.
If I say let's take this offline, there's smoke in the city. Without a question. That means I'm not about to argue.
Me.
No, like in my world, if I be like, yo, let's take this offline.
Now, if you're calling me out, right, and I'm telling you, hey, let's take this offline, it's fine. But if you're the supervisor and you're mad because now I've proven you wrong and you want to tell me, hey, let's take this offline. Oh, so you mad because you got proven wrong in front of you? You don't want to continue the conversation. However, now if I'm telling you, hey, this is not going good, let's take this offline. That's me telling you, hey.
Listen, you don't want no smoke.
Let's table this before it gets worse than what you think it's gonna be.
Yo,
because I got time.
Yo, and then here's you know what the funny thing is too? Like the let's circle back. The let's circle back means we're not coming back to this. Like
I'm not entertaining this conversation. I said what I had to say.
Like I feel like when somebody hits you with a let's circle back, that basically means whatever you're saying doesn't technically matter. It's probably not even gonna get.
and they're not
DOA.
Listening. They're not listening to you at all. They're like, I hear you.
Let's be like, hey, Paul, let's circle back on that later. You're like, that mug is
instantly in your brain. You're like, we're not bringing this back up. It's over. It's dead. This is dead on site.
She said time and opportunity. Yo, all day. Like, listen. All right, so here we go. You ready for the next one? Oh, this one. Oh my God.
So Liz Carter, that's my best friend, and that's my first boss. These words might trigger her.
Sorry, Liz. All right, here's the next one. Synergy versus low-hanging fruit. That's like super corporate-y. Like you've never. So
I've heard it, but I feel like I might not have understood it correctly. So elaborate and refresh my memory again. I've been out of corporate for like 5 years.
Synergy. So sometimes it'll be like, hey, let's me and you meet to see if our team has some synergy. Like connect, like the connection points.
Okay.
So like that one's kind of used a lot, especially in the space in tech a lot. And then like low hanging fruit, I've definitely used that.
That sounds disrespectful.
No, low hanging fruit is not disrespectful.
I feel like you're calling me stupid.
No, low hanging fruit means.
What does it mean?
Low hanging fruit means
see,
it's not like
it sounds like you calling me out, like you're trying to say something like I'm not bright or something, like I'm lacking a few screws.
It's commonly it's commonly used where it's like, hey, we got a lot of low hanging fruit out there. Basically, we have a lot of opportunity that should be easy for us to get. Let's go after the low hanging fruit.
Again, it still sounds like an insult. No matter how you twist it, in my brain, I'm translating it as like, hey, you're missing opportunity. So you're saying that I'm not doing good enough.
No.
That's how I'm translating it.
Listen, not the brightest crayon in the box.
I sure ain't.
But look, it just means like, hey guys, like if I was, when I was a leader, right? I'll use myself. She says, suckers, you have a lot of low-hanging fruit, suckers.
I feel like that's a supervisor word to call your less motivated employees. Like, hey, y'all jokers is slacking. Y'all the low-hanging fruit.
It just basically the kind of like it means
you're trying to
like,
put makeup on it and it still looks like you disrespected me.
No, it just basically when I feel like, so the term low-hanging fruit, right? Those are the things that are easy to pick from a tree, right? So if I'm having a conversation with like my team, I'd be like, hey guys, we got a lot of low-hanging fruit around here. Like, let's go after, let's get those things knocked out.
I don't like
we have a lot of opportunity right at our fingertips. I have never thought about it being an insult till you just said it.
You see how it sounds though? Sounds bad, doesn't it?
No, thank you, Liz. Minimal effort task. It just basically means like, let's knock out these things.
Y'all are the same. Y'all are supervisors. Of course y'all see it that way. Us lower enlisted individuals see it as like, what are you trying to say? Are you saying that I don't work hard enough? My work doesn't count? My work matters too.
I never thought of low-hanging fruit as an insult. I literally would be like, hey, like that means you Liz said you low-hanging fruit.
See, look, insult. Insult.
She said that's cute, Toya, but just say that. Like here, like I have never.
Sugarcoat it. You're trying to sugarcoat it instead of just saying, "Hey, you're not doing good enough. You slacking."
They say, "Do you say low-hanging fruit with a wink?" No.
Hey, you're doing a great job, low-hanging fruit.
No. No.
There's no way you twist it, Toya. There's no way you can twist it to make it sound good.
I have never in my life thought.
So again, you're saying it as from that side of the table. When you're saying it to us, the people that are working for you, you're just like, in my mind, I'm thinking, wait, is she saying that I'm slacking?
No, like, okay, we're going to use same thing. We're going to use a business. We're going to use sports, right? Like as a potential, like parallel.
Okay, I'm listening.
Right? Like if I'm a coach and the team is like missing like some of the basics, like, hey, y'all aren't crashing the boards, right? Those who don't know what crashing the boards means in basketball, it's like getting rebounds, right? Like, hey guys, you guys aren't boxing out and crashing the boards,
right?
Like, let's go after that. Like, let's go back to the basics, right? Like, that's not insulting.
To who?
Yo, sensitive Sally.
I'm not sensitive. It's just the perspective from this side of the aisle. It sounds like an insult. I'm just saying, you got to see it from my perspective. Your perspective, you're seeing it as constructive criticism.
Oh, where is Mike Boyd when I need him?
He's probably working.
You need to text him. I need an ally. Listen.
Seems to me like you relate to the wording, Paul. First of all, Liz.
To the people. Listen.
Again, to the people that know what it means are the ones that are the supervisors. To us employees.
Oh my God.
You need to how is it?
It just
use your big boy words. Stop being just say what you're slacking.
So like this one I'm gonna go off script then real quick because like so say for instance like a leader is like, hey Paul, you got some opportunity here.
Okay.
There's some opportunities for you to learn.
Just say that. Why you gotta say low hanging fruit?
Saying like if you're like, hey, you got some strengths and you got some opportunities instead of strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
That doesn't bother you.
No.
But why does low hanging fruit?
It just feels like you're saying that I am not doing my job to my fullest capability.
I'm not saying you're not doing it. I'm just saying you need to just reach a little higher.
So what? You literally just proved my point.
Listen, you probably aren't. Trina said, I guess context is key here, but if I use that, I'm definitely roasting someone. I don't know, guys. I just feel like low-hanging fruit
real fast.
I just feel like low-hanging fruit is, I don't mean any ill intent. I just mean like let's get the things that we need to get first. Hey guys.
That sounds great.
Like probably one of the conversations, like probably me as a leader, be like, hey, you guys are chasing way too many rabbits. Let's go after the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit is probably the conversation I would have. Chasing rabbits means stop doing stuff that doesn't make any sense and it's silly. It's not going to be fruitful. So just go do that. Like
corporate words are weird. This is probably why I was never promoted. I fought too much.
So like, hey, like, so if a leader told you that you need to think outside of the box, would you be insulted?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Like, see,
that's common. That's a common phrase.
But for some reason, low hanging fruit has triggered you.
You trying to fight?
He said, look, Trina said somebody walking around still mad at Toya from a meeting that happened years ago. Let me tell you.
I remember what you said.
Let me tell you. I used to tell people in the business world, and Paul, you've been working with me for a little bit, so you kind of
I have an idea.
I'm like not intense, but intense-ish, right? Like I'm very serious about like business and like how things are done. So I wasn't cutthroat. I would always be like, I would say what it is. I'd truth tell, always with a smile and the love of Jesus. But
the intent was good.
I just would definitely always tell you like, hey, so how's that working? Like I've definitely asked somebody to be like,
how's that panning out for you? You ready to do it my way?
I remember, like, real talk, this is what happens. So one of the things that I love to do, and I probably should repent for this eventually. I don't know. Maybe it was bad now that I'm saying it out loud. But like one of the things I worked on the people side of business, the people and culture side of the business. But I actually came from strategy, which probably makes more sense to you, like us working together. I'm more strategies ops brain. Then but I am passionate about people. And so, but oddly, a lot of times people who work in people and culture don't really care about people, but that's a whole other story. Their job is really to protect the company.
Makes sense.
From the people. Like that's literally what HR is. Protect the company from the people. And so I didn't too much care for that. And I didn't like being in HR. So what would happen? So like sometimes I would ask questions that nobody wanted to say yes to. So this is the type of mental gymnastics like I would do. Like I would say, like one of them was we had this thing where like for whatever reason they didn't want to like penalize bad leaders, right? Believe it or not. And so I'm sitting in this meeting, and so we're going over all this stuff, and I'm like, why don't we have this policy in place? And we're going back and forth about it. And so I said, so I just want to make sure we're clear. I just want to make sure we're on the same page and that we're all saying the same thing. Right. And this is literally how I said it, right? Hey, I just want to make sure we're on the same page, that we're all saying the same thing. So what we're saying is we actually care more about the leaders who are bad and their feelings than the people that it's impacting. I just want to make sure we're on the same page so we have the same message. When I tell you,
that probably just ruffled feathers everywhere.
You could hear a flea fart on that phone. It was deathly quiet. Like it was so quiet on the phone. I was like, hey, I'm just saying, like, let's make sure that this is the decision.
I just want to make sure we're on the same. We're going down the same road.
Sure we're all on the same page. That's it.
Like, does that mean I gotta lower my quality of work so I can match the output everybody else?
Let me know that we're subpar and don't care about people.
So I know how to go.
So I'm good. So I can make sure that I can just relay that we don't actually care about them. We care more about the leaders. And if that's okay, cool. Let's just call it how we see it. And so that
did they tell you to circle back?
I would get some circle back so quickly. I'm definitely got.
We're gonna table this for later. We're gonna catch this
listen.
offline.
I've definitely got some circle backs and offlines. Let's take this offline because like people don't want to answer those questions. And so,
especially if you're in a group meeting, in a group call, whatever the case is,
I love it.
Everybody on blast. You can't run.
No, you can't. There were times I had a peer once who like rolled out this whole thing and they were like, we're not going to require leaders to do it. We're going to encourage. And it flopped. And I was like, yeah, so just tell me how many leaders were encouraged. And so like to do this training. And like I was like, don't worry, I'll wait. We'll wait. How many? Go pull the number. Because here's what I love. Here's what I've learned in general. And this is about business in general.
Right.
Just to kind of even talk about like business, keeping it related, which is people will fight about feelings, but you can't fight with facts. And so at the end of the day, how I run business is you can, like you said, like you say, fight with your mom. Like, listen, I'm not interested in fighting with your feelings. We're going to pull these numbers up and we're going to pull out the data.
You can't fight with black and white.
You can fight out. You can say whatever you want about your feelings and how you feel about the feelings.
These black and white numbers right here tell you otherwise.
But the numbers do not lie. And so typically, if I gotta let's take this offline, that means that they already know they cooked. I love it. Let's take this offline. Right.
What's that little meme? At this moment, he knew he messed up.
He messed up. Bro, I am for the smoke. I'd be like, yo, they'd be like, let's circle back. Let's take this offline. I'd be like, I bet.
Listen, fight with facts, not feelings, because the feelings ain't gonna get you nowhere.
I tell people all the time, I fight with facts, not feelings. And people like that was like one of the things. Actually, that particular statement is one of the reasons why I got promoted.
Your feelings will get hurt every single time.
I don't fight with feelings. I fight with facts. So like, go ahead and pull that data.
I need facts, evidence.
Yo, give it here. So
what's the next one? Oh, Father.
What's the next one? We're gonna switch from corporate cringe. Let's talk about some entrepreneur stuff.
All right, run it.
About business buzzword bingo. Here we go. Hustle culture.
I have mixed feelings about that.
Okay.
I feel like, yes, it's a thing. I do believe that hustle culture is a thing. However, I feel like it's been so, I don't know if I'm going to say the right word, overly saturated, because like everybody thinks everything is a hustle. And I'm like, calm down.
Well, I have mixed feelings about it too, because like I have a brand called Faith and Hustle, right? And a lot of people are very anti-hustle. And I think that they're like, actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me give me a second. Because I think part of it is like people haven't defined what hustle is like for themselves. And so one of the things that says like as a verb, hustle means to move or work rapidly and energetically.
I'm like,
right?
That tracks.
To push or force one's way, right? Or to sell something to someone, like hustle, like, street hustle.
Right.
But like I think of it as energetic action.
Sometimes
I'm a hustler, baby.
I don't like her
like
sometimes.
Liz. Let's go. Come on.
She get on my nerves.
I love it. I bet you me and Liz will get along great.
That woman is a character.
I bet you me and Liz would get along great. Because we both know how to tell people to circle back.
Yeah.
And get that low hanging fruit.
You mother sucker.
Low hanging fruit. For those of y'all who are just joining, go back and watch the first few minutes as we talk about this whole low hanging fruit.
Yeah, it was disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. So, hustle culture. So I feel like there is a level of hustle. Like you have to have a level of hustle to move forward in anything, right? And so,
I have a question. So when it comes to hustle, right? Because not everybody has the hustle mentality to be their own boss, right? Because it's everybody's not built to just
I agree.
But I think, but hustle doesn't mean an entrepreneur type thing. It could, like if you're busting your tail in corporate and you still hustling to get to that next position, you still have a hustle mentality. I think people have misconstrued what a hustler is. That it's just getting it done this specific way, when I don't feel like
I think it's
not that ideal.
I think it's funny, like, because Katrina says, I think this is like, she says, keep the hustle culture. I agree, right? Because like she said, that's how she would describe her upbringing, being raised by a traditionalist and a baby boomer. It's not for the weak. I think this is kind of my mindset on it. I think the term hustle was hijacked by tech bros. So if you go back to thinking about really like these tech bros, which is work so hard, don't sleep.
Yeah.
Like, Ariana Huffington from the Huffington Post talked a lot about hustle culture. And so I like when it comes to that, but that to me is not hustle. I think that's actually, I just think that's just crazy personally.
Why are you pushing yourself that hard?
Yeah. And I think there's a balance, right? Because even when you think about, like it's so funny, like one of the things is talking about like when you kind of have these reality checks, right? So it's this thing like basically like it's like, hey, I'm pivoting my strategy, but translation is this isn't working and I'm panicking, right? Like that's really what a pivot means. This ain't working. I'm
like everything's just falling apart.
But you have to. And I think whether you are in corporate or you're in the entrepreneur world, I think in order to be successful, there is a level of hustle. Like, I think that there's a balance, right? And I think it's become like a dirty word, but I think hustle is necessary. I feel like the stuff that and we'll keep probably talking about this we've learned so much. I've learned a lot just about myself in general, just from this whole lunch hour thing, right? There is a level of hustle that we have to put in to put out a daily show. And
and then it's not just getting ready for this hour worth of a show.
No, it's not.
Stuff to talk about. Sorry, but there's stuff on the back end of scheduling stuff, making sure that we're on the right track, the wording, the editing, making sure that, hey, this isn't looking right, and it's like it's backtracking. It's like, hey, you missed this part.
Yep.
And it's like, so it's a constant hustle. However, I feel like some people have misused the
hustle
of it all. Like, because having to work 20 hours a day and I don't want to say this in a bad way, if you're busting your tail for 20 hours a day for minimal effort or minimal return, something's got to change.
Something's
mentally.
Off. You probably need to get a job.
Because the return isn't giving you what you're putting into it. And I get it if you start,
it's going to be why, hard. Paul? You know what it is? They're not going after low-hanging fruit.
Well, here you go. Here you go. We'll circle back. We'll talk about this offline. Okay?
Listen, that's what happens if you gotta. But I mean, it's definitely like it's different. So when we think about just like business, right? And you know, when we're talking about this whole, really, I think today's concept really is about like building in between.
Yeah.
Right. Katrina said, "I see what you did there, Toya."
She circled back, Trina. She circled back.
Listen, Liz said that low-hanging fruit can cause an increase in productivity. It's not about doing a lot, it's about doing what matters.
Okay, but also it's how you say it and not what you say. Thank you very much.
I was definitely.
But I see what you did there. I'm with Trina. I see you, friend. I see you.
I mean, that's just, you know, like, it's
kudos.
I appreciate that. Like, it's the kids, you know.
Whatever them kids be doing.
Yeah, clocked it. That's what they say. Clocked it. But like, but it's one of those things, right? So when we think about like this whole building in between, right? So when we think about what it is that we're building, you know, I don't think people, sorry, Liz is lighting him up. She said, quit goofing off.
I don't work for you anymore.
But like it's this interesting thing when you're in the in-between, right? Like there are moments of excitement and sheer panic all the same time, and your body and brain just doesn't know
how to react. And it can be overwhelming at times.
It can't, and I think that's I think that she said there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because I quit.
Sorry, y'all. For those of you guys, it's a lot going on in the chat. if you're listening to this, eventually we're gonna put these audios. So if you're listening to this,
it's gonna make sense later.
What's going on? It's because there's a lot happening in the chat. But here's what I'll say. Like, you know, when I think you and I were talking about this before, but like even as you're trying to achieve something, there are parts, or there's no way around the hard work.
Absolutely not. No matter how many times you try to avoid it.
Nope.
You can avoid it all you want, and it's gonna show up right then and there. At some point, you're gonna have to face it.
And it is. And like the funny thing is, it happens to you whether, and I think this is not unique to entrepreneurs. I think this is, you know, anytime you're getting promoted or you're doing something new or you become a leader for the first time, like all of those things, those same feelings come about, right? Like you're trying to kind of find your way through. And so like, Paul, what has probably panicked you the most?
From what we've been doing?
Yeah, just like the in between, just even like as you're kind of really leaning into all of this.
I think the thing that panics me the most, especially just with everything that we got going on. Sorry, Liz just is special. I feel like it's the uncomfortableness that I'm having to put myself in. That's the thing that scares me the most. Because again, even though I have a podcast, it's all pre-recorded. It's all scripted.
Oh, your other show. Yeah.
Right. I'm in control. Here it's, even though we're in control, there's still a gigantic level of vulnerability like, they see me.
Oh yeah. No,
you know, and it's just hiding. I don't want to, not saying that I could ruin it. It's just like it's a level of fear of like, I want to make sure that I keep the same level of interaction, like if it was just a regular thing. Because most of the people that are on here, we talk to them on a regular basis. These are people that we know, we're familiar.
Yeah.
However, there's still that feeling like in a month or two, 6 months, where this could be. There's going to be unknown people that we're talking to. And it's just like, they may not physically see me like face to face, but it's like there's eyeballs in there. And I don't want to ruin this for you. In a sense, I'm not ruining it, but it's just like, this is your natural place. This is your world in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, but I think part of it though is, and even you and I've talked about this, even though I do this, like I'm communicating.
You're still terrified.
There are definitely moments, like even as we're prepping, I think you and I were even talking, what was that, last week? And I was like, yo, there's this fear that came up. I was like, oh my God, what if we run out of stuff to talk about? We've committed to doing this daily.
I don't think that's possible though.
I mean, considering that low-hanging fruit ended up turning into a 15-minute conversation, I think we're safe. But nonetheless,
she's never gonna let that go.
Never. Oh, I'm gonna use that probably at least once an episode for the rest of the week. But like it is there's this weird I'm still nervous, like, and I think even after every episode last week we were like, I'm so exhausted, right? Because there's this adrenaline, there's this like, who will show up, how many people will show up. But at the end of the day, listen, you can never
why is she coming for me?
I need Liz here. Liz, just put it in your calendar and just show up every day, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I swear,
since the day that I met this woman,
she's been on my neck. The second we get to a point where we can give like honorary badges and whatnot,
she's getting one on site.
She's getting one on spot. When we get some merch,
I'm sending her stuff.
Liz is getting merch for sure. Because if it's
she be on my neck.
It's coming. It's coming from me. You don't even have to get it from Paul. This is to Liz from Latoya.
It's coming in the mail on site.
It's coming. No, like, and so I think it's it's funny. I have this thing on here, and it's literally, I don't know if you guys can see that, but
it's a little blurry. It's not focused.
Oh, there it goes. And so it says your mindset will determine your success, right? Like, and my mindset right now is effort over outcome. And that's like the easiest way, because sometimes you're going to put in an immense amount of effort before you ever actually see the outcome. And that is what is
the fear.
Oh, it's so stressful.
Like,
right? That to me is,
but it's a valid fear, especially when we're starting something from scratch, and especially in a field of work that neither one of us have ever done to this level of what we're doing. Because it's one thing to go live or record something and put it out, but it's like to do this on a daily basis. Like we are committed to go live for at least an hour, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
No hesitation, no second guessing, no sick days, no nothing. And and it's like to say that out loud and be like, Latoya, what are we doing?
Yeah, like just so you guys know, we treat this like legitimately like work. We like it was funny because when the Bears beat Dallas, my husband texted what did Mike
he goes you? He sent me a screenshot of the score and he's like, it's not looking too good for Latoya. And I don't know if she's gonna show up tomorrow. I was like, she better not call out tomorrow. She better show up on time.
She better show up to work.
Ain't no call, no shows up in here.
Ain't no call, no shows. But I think what happens is, and even when we talked about this yesterday about mindset, right? There is something to be said when the stakes feel high. And I think that in business, when you feel like the stakes are high, on top of that, it adds this level of complexity, but you have to move and operate as if it is so.
Yeah.
And that is for I don't know, Paul, I don't know what kind of student you were, but you could probably tell I'm definitely an overachiever.
I was not great.
Were you a C's get degrees kid?
Nah, I was D's get barely through. What are you talking about? High school is not my achievement that I want to celebrate. Yeah. Wait, is
no?
Mike
Oh no, not that boomer. Not so. That's a different Mike. I know that Mike. My husband's name is also Mike. Paul was a low.
No, we're not talking about Sooner Boomer, Boomer Sooner, whatever. She's talking about Michael.
I know. She's talking about Michael. She thought you was talking about.
Yeah.
My Mike is that Mike. No,
I was a low hanging fruit.
Yeah, like so. You were a low hanging fruit. Listen, so for me,
I was on the floor.
I was the bare minimum. I was the type A like student. Like I was, and so all of this,
whatever you were in high school,
yeah,
I was the opposite.
Like, yeah, but I think that's what makes sometimes like when you're business partners with two very different people.
Am I like that now? Yes, just not as bad.
No, but like but I think that there's a level of carefreeness because I am, as like the A kid, like now here's the deal. I cut up in school, but I also got good grades. Oh yeah.
See, you got to get away with stuff because your report card reflected, she's all right.
100%.
I couldn't get away with murder if my life depended on it.
Listen, I think sometimes my teachers didn't know what to do with me because I would make good grades, but I also was 100% the class clown. My mom will tell you that from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade, because that's when, this is before smiley faces and whatnot. It's when they used to put your name on the board on the
I get the gold
my name was on the board every day.
Oh, you was a teacher's pet?
No, every day for like getting in trouble.
Oh, I was in ISS a lot growing up.
I never got ISS, but like my name was on the board faithfully.
This is how bad I was with ISS. The teacher, Miss Roundtree, greatest woman in the world. Every time I would go in there, she goes, "How long are you in here for today?" I was like, "I got 3 days. Go get your desk." I literally had the same desk every single time. Like my name would never come off the wall because I was in there so many times. And I was the only one that trusted when I had to go get the work for all the other students. She would never ask anybody. She goes, "Paul, go get the stuff and then come right back."
You were on a first name basis with them. You had VIP ISS.
Listen, if somebody was sitting in my desk and I got to ISS, the teacher with Miss Roundtree would be like, "Hey, come over here." My desk was in the corner and nobody could have my desk. That's how bad I was.
The fact that you have VIP ISS.
And this is the thing. I'm walking around this campus and the teachers are like, "Paul, why are you this?" I was like, "I'm getting work for everybody else." He goes, "How are you always out of ISS but always getting in trouble?"
If you always in ISS and you still get in trouble, that is impressive. That's next level. No, I knew I towed the line. And so I knew how to toe the line. And that, I think for me, I could talk my way just about out of anything.
Yeah.
And so that was my advantage, was communication and charm. And I made good grades. But yeah, it probably also created some horrible habits as well, right? Like I'd be like, I'll just talk my way out of it. Like
that only works for so long.
Does it?
I don't know. I never got away with anything.
You were like you weren't a good criminal.
No, not at all. Not at all.
As Liz said, you were low hanging fruit.
You want to know a funny story though?
What?
So, speaking of criminals.
Oh, I'm nervous.
So when I was 20, I was still in the Army. I got my first marriage when I got divorced the first time. We're not gonna talk. Just.
Yep. Keep it going. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I threw a party, right? Because I'm divorced from this evil woman.
What are we selling? Ding, 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 ding. My divorce.
Right, and so I'm in an apartment complex. That's red flag number one. It's a Friday night, and the police came. They said, "Hey, it's 10 o'clock. the noise ordinance is on. I'm gonna need y'all to turn it down.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we didn't listen. They came back an hour later, and I tried to play sleep. And so somebody opened the door, and they go, "Where's the owner of the apartment? You know, the whatever."
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, he's over there." And I'm trying to just play sleep, and he comes over. He's like, "I know you're not asleep. You're gonna have to come with me." I'm like, oh! I had to sit in the cell for the whole weekend. And then what they do is because it gets reported to your unit.
MPs. Yeah.
You know, the MPs get it, and then the MPs send it to your first sergeant and your company commander. And so that next day, and this is the thing, most squad leaders, they let you sit in the cell for the weekend.
Yeah.
And then they'll come get you either that Sunday night or whatever. I had nobody. I don't remember no phones. And I had to walk all the way back to my apartment, which was like 10 blocks.
Oh no.
And so I get to formation, and they're like, "We got a special presentation." And at the moment that first sergeant said that, I knew he was talking about me. He goes, "We have a special somebody that wanted to be a special kind of stupid last night or on Friday. Specialist Maria, can you please come to the front of the formation and explain what kind of weekend you had?"
No.
That whole week was good and terrible for me.
Listen, I'm just trying to figure out, being in jail over the weekend. And you got people probably going in for like real stuff, and you be like, "What you in for?" Noise ordinance.
I didn't talk to nobody. You got me messed up. There was this one dude got locked up there because he sold his kid's PlayStation because he stole it out of his mama's house. How you get in trouble for stealing your son's PlayStation?
I know we gotta go, but like, side note, have you ever seen 60 Days In on A&E?
I couldn't do it,
bro.
I'm snitching on somebody. Get out,
bro. I would be looking at that camera and be like, they would have like safe words, be like, "I think I have a headache."
I'm not made for prison.
Listen.
And this is the crazy thing. I was they let me go at 11 o'clock at night. And like almost an hour later, it was when they were scheduled to send everybody to county lockup.
Oh, you don't want to go to county.
No. And so they were like, "Listen, we know that you got to go. You didn't do nothing crazy. It was just," so I got like a leeway. They go, "But we have to let you sit for the weekend because that's how most units do. Yeah. But we're not going to send you to county lockup over some noise." Now, if you would have killed somebody, then
bro, you're done.
You're done. But he was like, but I didn't have my phone. I didn't have my car keys,
bro.
So I had to walk all the way back to my apartment. But when I tell you I'm not made for prison,
listen, nah. I watch 60 Days In, and I just be like, yeah, I'm not about to bake a birthday cake out of honey buns.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. I be watching 60 Days In, and I be like, yo, first of all,
I'm not built for this.
The hooch they make, like the
disgusting.
hooch.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh, the bread
Terrible.
with the peels, and they're so. I would never.
Granted, y'all are creative as hell out there.
Yo, I've seen them make like whole concoctions of meals with like noodles, and
I ain't built for it.
Yo,
I'm not built for it.
Run me some money on these books. I'm eating ramen and honey buns.
The different things they made with ramen noodles.
They made so much stuff.
So many different things.
Ramen, like
the versatility of a pack of ramen noodles.
Chips. Like, I be like, yo, y'all are impressed. Like, I seen one where they had
felt like they
was
eating like kings.
Yo, I had the honey bun. They had like the honey buns, and they flattened them, and then I think they spread like something on them, and then rolled that bug. I was like, yo.
I seen one dude make Laffy Taffy.
How?
It was like baking powder, sugar, Kool-Aid packets, water, and Jello.
Are you serious?
I was like, how do you think of this?
Yo, it's that Top Chef. That's that Top Chef. What's that show where they be cooking? You know what I'm talking about, where they have like the mystery baskets?
Yeah, Master Chef.
No, that's not Master Chef.
The one with Gordon Ramsay.
No, where they have the baskets.
Oh, Chopped.
Chopped, yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't know what you got.
Listen, Chop be stressing me out, bro.
That's another story
for another day. But no, like nonetheless, like just want to remind you guys, if anybody is in the in-between space, just like we just want to encourage you, like continue. I kind of think about it this way. Small wins compound, but so does small quitting. Small wins compound, but so does small quitting. So the goal is to rack up small wins.
Those add up after a while.
They add up, right? And so don't quit, right? Find ways to just keep taking those steps forward. Because every time that you say no to something, that's a version of I'll do it later, or you talk yourself out of it. That is a form of quitting.
It's just like I told you earlier, when people complain about the views on stuff, it's like when you really break it down, if you have a video that you post that has 1,000 views and you feel like that's not enough, put it in perspective that you had 1,000 people watch your video. Like that's not a small thing. That is a very big accomplishment.
See you, Liz. No, she said she gotta go. Yeah, but
like those small victories will end up making you the person or the group that you are supposed to be.
It is one of those. It's one of those things that like you don't think it makes a difference. If you're listening and you're in the corporate world, it makes a difference to block 30 minutes to plan your day. It makes a difference to, if you can, block an hour and a half for deep work. It makes a difference to schedule. For me, on Fridays, I schedule time to sharpen my saw, which is work on my craft, be a better practitioner of my craft. But I also schedule time to think.
Yeah.
Like literally I'm just scheduled to do nothing. And you would be like, most people think in order to get from point A to point B, you have to like be working, but sometimes there's magic that happens in the nothingness.
Like I literally have a space in my office whenever I feel like I'm overwhelmed with everything that's around me. There's a space in my office. I lay down and I just sit there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just lay there for whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And it literally helps me decompress my brain to the point where I feel like, for us in the military, it's like when we take off our green socks, when we would take our socks off from having them on all day. And it's just like that sense of like relief. Or for like women, when you
take your bra off at the end.
It's just that sense of like, when I lay there, it's just like, Because it's very important.
I don't know if you can see it. Let me. Oh, there we go. There's a giant beanbag behind me. It's huge.
Sometimes you just need that.
I will literally just
do nothing.
Lay down and do nothing, and then from there, like that's where the magic happens. And so
you'll be surprised what you can come up with when you just sit there and just don't think and just let it
let it come. And you would be, but this is where hustle culture is bad. Sometimes we're over busy, and that is when you have the issue. Like when you're over busy and you don't schedule time just to decompress, just to do nothing, just to give yourself space to think and give yourself space to dream. Sometimes we're so busy and we're busy living. Well, actually, the reality is, we can be so off. We can be so busy living, right, that our dreams are dying, right? And that's what we don't want. We don't want our dreams to die. No. And so that's kind of where it is. So just hopefully you guys enjoyed us today. As always, just make sure you say what's up, all the good things. We hope that you have an awesome day, the rest of your day. And we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Peace, y'all.
To inspire, to unite, bringing you the true, shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first part to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate tip. So leaning close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be beat. Lunch Hour Podcast.